This is how to make 10 to 30K a month just by texting people back on the internet. And what I like to call this, or what I guess it is called, is high ticket sales. All right, so all I do is high ticket sales. And the way high ticket sales works is there's a business owner, right? There's a sales manager / growth operator. That's not always required, but for most offers, you'll have that as well. Then there's a closer who's closing these high ticket deals. And then there's a setter who's DMing people back, booking them in, and if the closer closes the deal, the setter gets paid, right? And so high ticket sales is essentially just sales where you're selling something, and high ticket is 2,000 and up, right? And since you're going to be working with these business owners who are most of the time selling mentorships, you are going to be selling for $5,000, $10,000, right? So most programs are around $5,000, and if you book in around, let's say, 10 people a day, or if you book in one person and they get closed for $5,000, you're gonna get to take 5% of that as a DM setter, right? Now, if you're taking 5% of $5,000, you're gonna be making $250 off one person, meaning you spent 2 minutes to make $250 one time, right? Now, let's say you book in 10 people or 20 people in the day, 10 of those people get closed, right? You are going to be taking home $2,500 on the day. So 2.5K in one day just by texting people back. You do not have to hop on a call. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to say who you are. You're completely a middleman for the business owner, and you are just going to be booking people in every single day. And that's how you can make anywhere from 10 to 30K just by texting people back, right? Anybody can do this. I literally know a 13-year-old in my program who is making 10 to 12K a month right now off DM setting. So anyone can do this. It's super easy to do. It's how I started before I transitioned into closing and the growth operating and obviously owning my own offer, as well as it's just like the founder of getting started. It's the best way to start. Anyone can do it. It's super easy. And I'm gonna kind of cover the 5 main questions that you need to ask, or you need to ask the lead before you book them in. All right, so you obviously know kind of what DM setting is and how you can make money by texting. You just don't know what exactly to ask, right? So these are the top 5 things that you need to ask when DM setting, right? So the first one is you want to ask how old they are, right? This is good for a lot of reasons. If they're 13 years old, they're probably not going to be able to spend $5,000 on a program without having to ask their parents. And also, you just don't really want to close a 13-year-old into a program. It is always just complicated, as well as their name, right? You always want to know who they are, who you're talking to. And then you want to ask what they are currently doing to make money, right? But before that, you want to ask why they even want to learn the business model in the first place, right? This gives you a strong pain point, gives you an idea of why they want to learn, where they're currently at, and tells you why they even reached out in the first place to see how serious they are. Then you want to ask what they're currently doing for money. This is good to know, 1, where they're at, 2, if they have a source of income, 3, if they're actually making money and trying, or 4, if they've already started the business model and it's already kind of working out for them, or if it's not working out with them, right? Then you want to ask, and this is the final question, this question matters the most, how much do you have saved up, right? This basically gives you an idea of how much money they have saved in order to be able to pay for this program, right? And pay for this high ticket product, right? And so the nice part about being a setter is you can have these short interactions, book people in and make money. And the nice part about being a closer is you don't have to deal with the time wasters because you're only hopping on calls with people who have money, right? So both business models are great. I teach both, and I do both, but setting is very nice because you don't have to hop on call. I would say it's better for people who are first starting out who don't even want to hop on a call, and closing is nice for people who do kind of want to hop on a call and take it a little bit more serious, right? But that's how you can make 10 to 30K just by sending text messages for a business owner on Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. But yeah, you can easily make 10 to 30K just by texting people on the internet.